I'm doing another design tutorial in Cricut Design Space 3. The new design space is out of beta, and I just want to mention that canvases, if they're not back already, are coming back, so don't be afraid, they are coming back. But today I'm going to show you bell-inspired designs. These designs are available for my patrons to use commercially if they would like to. Let's get going, and if you guys need a Cricut, check out that link down below, or some supplies, always have the latest coupon codes. Let's go. Okay, so we are going to make another bell-inspired design today. You can see that I have the I Want Adventure in the Great Wide somewhere right here. We're going to make another one that says beauty comes from within, and I'm not sure what we're going to use, so I'm just going to get started on the design. And let me know if you guys like these tutorials that I'm doing on designing and just giving you guys some inspiration on how to do them yourselves. And as well as all of these go to my patrons for free, and they are allowed to use them with commercial rights because they are just inspired by Disney, but they are not copyrighted because they're just using fonts and things that look like the princess. So beauty comes from within. I'm going to start by doing 4 different text boxes. Within, period. Is within one word? I wish you guys could respond to me right now, because then I wouldn't have to Google this stuff. So I'm a designer, not a English major. So beauty, this actually looks like the Beauty and the Beast beauty. So I already like that font. And I'm just going to make this big. And I'm going to kern it a little bit. So let's move these guys away. And I'm going to move her down here so we can see her. I'm going to ungroup her letters. Remember, if I'm going too fast for you guys, that's because this is a design tutorial for my already know how to use Design Space people. If you don't know how to use Design Space and you're wondering where all these buttons are and what I'm doing, make sure to check out my 101 videos or go to Cricut's design or Cricut's YouTube channel, because they do all the basics, as well as I've taught you guys all the basics. But these are for my patrons to get to use these designs as well as inspire you guys. So now that I'm looking at this, I don't like it as much, but we'll see when I'm done. So I'm going to just kern this how I like it. I made the B big, and I'm going to attach these. So I'm going to select all of these and attach them. I am going to keep that one from there, and then I'm going to use some scripty fonts for the rest of it. So I think I want comes to be kind of blocky as well, but not the same type of blocky. So one of my design teachers taught me that you want to stick with less than 3 different types of fonts. I don't like to stick to that rule all the time. It depends on what I'm working on. But if you're doing something with like a big poster that needs to get information across quickly, you should stick with less than 3 designs. But since this is supposed to just be pretty, we're gonna go with whatever we think looks best in the moment. So this might not look good to you, so this is just giving you inspiration on how you guys can do it yourself. But if this looks good and you think that you can't do this, you might want to become one of my patrons, because you will get this design and I will allow you to sell it. Not the design itself, but to use it on your stuff and design it and sell it. So I'm not sure if I like this, but we'll see. So I'm gonna just kern these letters together, and you'll notice that when we have script fonts that go on top of each other, that they have a little line in between all the letters. So we want to, and some of them don't connect as well to other letters, so that's always a good way to check it if, you know, if this is something that you want to use. I don't like how this is working, so let's just use it. So let's just select all this and weld it just to have it, and then if I really don't like it, I will change it afterward. So I want beauty comes from, from to be kind of small or just blocky and squeezed together so I can fit it in there. So let's use like a taller font. Let's kind of scroll all the way down to the bottom. Sometimes I never get to the bottom of my fonts because I find something and then I forget that I have a ton of fonts at the bottom that I like to use. And I think, let's see, is that the bottom or is it just taking forever to load? It might be. I have a lot of fonts on my server, so let's find something long, tall, and that fits. Let's see. And I've told you guys this before, but over here it tells you if the font is actually part of Access, or if it's yours, it won't have anything on it. And then if it's costs money, it'll have a price next to it if you want to use it. Kind of like this. Maybe we'll use that for Within, what's that called? Elizabeth. So remember that when we want to go back to the last one. I'm looking for something blocky and tall for Within, or From. So, or even cute and curly like this might be cute. So let's try that. Yeah, let's try that. And advanced, ungroup. No, I want to ungroup the letters. So some of these letters, you have to decide if you like it or not. See, like you can see that if I were to literally put these together, it would go over, and I'm not digging that at all. So I'm just gonna not do that. So I'm gonna undo until it goes back to being one full word. And I'm going to change the font to something tall. Something tall. Why am I not seeing anything tall and squished together? Now we're back at the top. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, let's see. Where are you? Tall fonts? I should get to know my fonts better, huh? I should, like, know what they are and which ones I like the most. So let's just try this. DAN condensed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kern it. And then so I'm going to zoom in here so I can kern it exactly. The more I look at this, the more From looks weird. You know how you look at words for so long, they start to look like not words anymore? That's how this is looking right now. Okay, so I'm gonna select it all, and I'm going to actually unlock it. I'm gonna make this a tall, skinny font. How about that? I'm gonna squish it. So I just unlocked it so that I could skew it, and then I'm going to select it. Now that I'm looking at this, I don't like the blocky look. I think I might like a curvy look, but let's see what Within looks like. So I want to make Within big, and I want to go change it. So we liked the Elizabeth. Well, I did. I don't know if you guys liked it, but I'm going to type it in here so I can find it, and it's right here. And I think I use this font a lot because I think it's so cute. So what I'm going to do is I like to play with this more than just kerning it. I like to unlock the letters, and then I like to make the first letter a little bit bigger usually, so that way it kind of flows better. And then you can put them all together and then see if you want to make anything. Like, for some reason this H is huge, but sometimes that's cute and sometimes it's not. So I'm going to make him a little bit smaller, but I think I don't like it. So I'm going to undo. I'm going to make him big again. See, I kind of like him spaced, but then I'm not sure if I like this gap. So fonts can be a little tricky sometimes. Beauty comes from within, and I like that. I think I like that. So I'm going to select all these and I'm going to attach them. I'm actually going to weld them because they are overlapping, and I really hate that. So I'm going to delete that. Beauty, I kind of like, if we were to do like, okay, I want this to be centered, and I want comes from to be up here. So I kind of want comes from to be the same text. So I'm going to make a new text box. I'm going to do comes from and make that a different font. So let's erase Elizabeth because we're not looking for that anymore. If you want to go just to your own fonts or Cricut fonts, you can do that as well. And I really don't know what I want, so I'm just gonna look again and see if I get inspired by something. That reminds me of Belle. They don't have a Belle font yet. They have Tangled, so that's always fun. So we're gonna be doing that in a little bit. Let's go with, I always try to use Billionaire and then I'd end up not liking it. So let's go, this is kind of fun. It's black letter, which is kind of Belle, like if you think about it. She's kind of in the, I don't know, is she during the medieval times? I should know this stuff. But it kind of fits with her, like everything in her movie is stained glass and the beast is enchanted, and yeah, let's just go with black letter. So let's select these and attach them, and then that way I can make them all smaller. So if I want them to go like maybe, I think I kind of like it here. And then we can also, if we want it to have, like if I look at this, it kind of looks gappy. So I can fill in the gaps if I really wanted to, or I could fill in with some cute stuff. So let's see what we've got in Access. Let's go to Images. Let's look up swirls. And this is kind of cute. Let's just keep looking at some of them. These are cute. Lots of swirls to work with from Design Space, so that's fun. And you can see all these words that are included for, like, if you're doing a wedding. Oh, enchanting is cute. I think that's a part of the Tangled line. So, unbelievable. There's just a ton of cute stuff in here. So if we wanted to put a frame, let's do something cute. Let's put this, because it comes from within. So it'll be within a frame. But I don't want this. So I'm going to get rid of the purple by clicking the little eye over there. And I'm going to put beauty. Look at that. We're actually going to use like our design fun and make it kind of interesting. We'll see if I like it. Comes from, yeah, and then it kind of looks like a I don't know, a mirror or something. So I'm gonna, can you lock these? That would be nice if you could lock it so that it doesn't move, or you can, I'm gonna arrange it and I'm gonna move to back. So then when I click on these guys, it's in the back and I can actually click on that. Comes from within. Now let's move this frame this way because I think it'll fit better. Yeah. Okay, I'm liking this. I'm not sure if I want this on a shirt, but I like this. I like it. Beauty comes. Let's see if we change the colors. If I like it better. So I'm gonna just make this. I just don't like how they're fitting together. Maybe if I do comes from down here, and then I could fit beauty. Let's move this for a second. Beauty. And then within, maybe like this. And then comes from this. You could always overlap too. Okay, I kind of like that. And then make this so that it fits. I don't know. I mean, you could look up different frames if we didn't like this too much. It's not letting me put it up that high because it's going off of the board. So I'm going to move this down. I'm going to move this over it. It's kind of cute. Now let's change the colors. I'm going to sync them to the same colors as this one. I'm going to go over to color sync and I'm going to move comes from to gold. And I'm going to move the frame to gold. Then I'm going to move beauty. That's a lot. So maybe green. Make the frame green. And then beauty red. And within red. Let's try that. So that's kind of fun, but I don't know. This frame is pretty busy. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to copy and paste this in case you guys like this. And I'm going to keep that over there. I could have just moved it. And I'm going to keep that in this file for my patrons, but I'm also going to make something different. I kind of just like this too, and maybe put the rose on it. Let's see what else we've got in Access. So I kind of like these simple swirls. Let's maybe just do that. And let's look up frames just to see. So when I click it, it adds it down here so it's ready to go. So I can go to different ones. Like this frame is cute too, and it's a little less simple. So I'm going to add that in there. This is just coming up with swirls, but this one's kind of cute too. Okay, so they're all cute. Oh, look at this with shells. I'm gonna put that in there because we're gonna do an aerial one next, and I'll remind me to tell you guys that when I'm in that tutorial. Okay, so I really like the idea of putting in a frame because it says within, and so you know, within a frame, like that's kind of cute. So let's look up the rest of swirls. I kind of like them all. I really like this one. I'm going to add that one too. So see how they're all down here? But I'm going to look up frame and see if there's something I like that. Now you're going to get a lot more simple stuff, and like look at how detailed that one is. You're going to get simple, you're going to get detailed, you're going to get a bunch of stuff, but there's a ton of different frames. Some of them are not included in Access, but some of them are. There's a lot in here. So let's just look at this. Like even if we just wanted something cute like this, let's try. It would be cute to put like a rose on this. So let's do that, and I'm going to put a rose on that frame. So all those frames are going to pop in here because I added them all. I'm just going to keep them in this file because they're so cute. And then I'm actually just going to do this so you can't see them. So that way when we go to cut, they will still be in this file, but they're not going to actually cut out. So I'm going to look at all of these. And I'm just going to work with this one and this one for now. I'm going to use this one for Ariel later because it's so cute. Let's just find this one. This one is really cute though. Like I really like this one. Like even if we were to kind of like overlap it, let's move this to the back. Let's select it and arrange, move to back. And if I were to get rid of, let's see, where is this? Let's get rid of this frame or move this frame out of the way. If I were to get rid of the purple and turn this like a different color, like maybe a white, you could see if you'd like that. Like if we were to put it, and then it's kind of cute because it's like within the frame, but it's popping out of the frame. So it's like the beauty comes from within, but it's actually popping out. I really like that. I don't know. What do you guys think? So you guys can decide to do that if you want. Or you can do something else, and all of these will be in this file. I think I can only share this with you guys if you have Cricut Access though, because you have to be able to have access. So if I wanted to put this on there, and then I'm going to color sync this and put this up to gold and make that with gold, that would be really cute too. Let's see, but what I wanted to do, what I think I'm going to like the most, is I'm going to make this the frame and put it around that, but I'm going to get rid of, I'm going to go over to layers, and I'm going to get rid of this guy because I want to copy and paste this rose and put it over here. What do you guys think? And then maybe make this, because I'm trying to work with only 3 colors, so I can't use green or red. I'd have to use gold for this, or I could use a different color, or I could kind of do this, kind of do it behind. Beauty comes from within. Arrange, move to back, and then put it so that it's kind of like behind beauty comes from within. Make this a little bit smaller. Do it like this. Oh, I don't know. See, now I'm just going crazy with this. The more you look at a design sometimes, the more it gets crazy. Could even move this little guy over here and put him over here like that. I don't know. I think I like this guy the best now that I look at it. So I'm going to hide him because I like that frame. So that'll be included in this project that I share with you guys. But like I said, I think I can only share this project because I'm using Access Photos. So you have to have access for me to be able to share with you. Let me just click this and then it'll take me up here. I don't want to see that. Okay, so I think I'm going to use white glitter and put that behind it. And it's actually going to be a really crazy design, but I think it's going to be really pretty. Okay, so that's my final design for my second Beauty and the Beast. And if you guys want to see me actually make it, check out the Disney princess shirt, Disney Belle princess shirt. Okay. I love you guys. That was a really long tutorial, but we had fun. So let me know if you guys want to see more of these and all that good stuff because I want to design more with you guys and inspire you guys and all that good stuff. All right. Love you. Bye.